What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ducks and CHOC charity stream event. My name is Yeso. Excited to be here today. I will be your host. We're hanging out and got a lot of cool stuff going on here today. We've got some incredible CHOC children here at Esports Arena today and some Ducks players that you may recognize. They're coming together to do an awesome event. We'll be playing some Mario Kart and a bunch of other cool stuff, all to support CHOC hospitals. It's a very, very good cause we are excited to get to help out with. Of course, big thank you to all of our partners, especially McDonald's of Southern California, for coming together to help put this event on. We're super excited to be a part of it. Do want to remind you of a couple things. If you're looking for more information on what the Ducks and Ducks Gaming are doing, make sure to follow them on Twitter at NHL Ducks Gaming, and of course here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Anaheim Ducks. All right, so as I mentioned, we got a Mario Kart tournament coming up, a bunch of cool content as well that I'll be hanging out with you for the entire time. But before we get into that, we got a quick video, so let's check that out, and then we'll be back for some more fun.
My name is April Lynn Ariano, and I'm a CHOC children's champion.
So I'm Timothy. I was at CHOC because I had two different concussions, one from tripping and the other one from also tripping.
My name is Dylan Law, and when I was born, I wasn't breathing for 22 minutes, and so I have a constant tremor that won't stop.
The reason why I'm at CHOC was because when I got 15 months old, I got septic shock, and it caused me to lose a finger and a leg.
My sister and my brother were both at CHOC for two very different reasons, and then my brother also went to CHOC and a lot of other doctors, and then my mom is an ambassador for CHOC.
When I was around 5 or 6, I was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a small muscle tumor in my sinuses. Sadly, because of the radiation into my brain and stuff, I don't remember most of it, but the stuff that I do know is just that I was just admitted into the hospital, and just everybody at CHOC just helped me out. They were really nice and helpful. And even though people at other like hospitals didn't want to treat me, CHOC wanted to right off the bat.
CHOC basically supports me and takes care of me.
Honestly, I think Dr. Neudorf was probably my favorite doctor, just because he was the one person who was like, you know what, we're going to treat him.
I want to say thank you to all my family and all of my immediate family as well, and the CHOC staff, nurses, doctors, and all of you guys for inviting me here. I forgot their name, but this one girl at the blood testing lab she said to mention me when I was famous. Her name is Zuzu.
I do, in fact, play a lot of video games, and I mostly just mess around with my friends on any game from GTA to Wobbly Life.
Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros.
You want to come back to Esports Arena? Yeah, that's awesome.
And I just want to play all day.
Play all day.
24/7.
Because Fowler jumps into the rush. He'll one-time it and score!
Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the Ducks and CHOC charity stream event. My name is Yeso. I'm joined by my friend Connie Kins here today to host the show for you all. Connie, welcome. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great, man. We have so many exciting matches coming up. We're going to be playing some Mario Kart. We're going to be doing 5 total races. It's going to be a blast. I'm personally a huge fan of Mario Kart. I used to play competitively back on the Wii U, and when the Switch one came out, I was more than ready to just get back in there. Double items. I'm a huge fan of Mario Kart Double Dash as well, so being able to have 2 items again was super fun. So I think we're going to look at some really cool races. We got the Ducks going against some of the actual CHOC children, people who have been through the CHOC children program. And you guys, CHOC Hospital is such a great place. They do a lot to take care of families, children, and they just you guys, I can't even stress how awesome it is. I got a chance to talk to some of these kids, and so I'm pretty sure you have as well. They're fantastic people, man. Just both the CHOC staff and just, the way that they go about things and how happy they make those kids and families to let them know that things are going to be okay. It's an unmatched feeling, really.
A lot of important work that they do, of course, and awesome to get to spend some time with all of these kids, especially the last couple of years. Been really tough on them, so getting to put together an event like this with everything that's been going on is super important. And as Connie did mention, we do have some Ducks players here today, which is super cool. We got some of the big names that you know: Trevor Zegras, Jamie Drysdale, we got Sam Steele, Max Jones, Josh Mahura, Isaac Lundestrom. So some awesome young talent from the Ducks, excited to come in, spend some time, get to make an awesome experience for all these CHOC kids. So we're just excited to be a part of it, and we're just stoked to get in the show. Like Connie said, 5 races here, and we got the the sweat lord himself from his old competitive Mario Kart days here with me to break down all the action. We'll also have some really cool content later on in the show that we'll get to look at once these races are done, but it's time to get to what we came here for.
Ooh,
Connie,
yeah, here it is.
Let's get into the first race of the day. As you mentioned, the Ducks players matching up with the CHOC kids, which would be interesting. I think the competitive level is going to be pretty high here. I know all those CHOC kids, they're not going to just lay down and lose here. It's going to be quite a battle. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. There are some superstars that are out there on the ice, but on top of that, I think the CHOC kids actually have a chance of taking some victories here. I mean, come on, they're some of the best gamers in the world, I want to say, are kids, younger people, because they just got the time and they have the excitement, the joy, that childlike energy just to literally enjoy something so much. I feel I don't know, I just feel back when I was a kid, I had so much excitement when it came to video games, and a lot of these kids are the same way. They're all gamers, so it's really cool to see them get started, but we do have our first race ready. The lobby's stacked up. We got some people ready to go, so here comes the countdown.
Here we go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're going to get our course here. And the couple of Ducks players we got in this first one. A little Wild Wing hanging out in the background, but we're going to see there's Max Jones. He's a gamer for sure. Psyched to see how this goes down. The Ducks players and the CHOC kids throwing down. And, ooh, Metal Mario. Okay, what's the meta here?
So the meta
on picking racers in Mario Kart.
It's definitely changed from the Wii U version to the Switch one. Just since fire hopping isn't really a thing anymore. There was a thing you were able to do where if you boosted and then you jumped back and forth a bunch of times, you could gain so much momentum. So it was really useful for competitive players. But I feel like the meta here is just the heavier players. So Metal Mario, I want to say, is about mid-weight. So some of the bigger characters are going to have a chance to really shine here, and you definitely want to take advantage of any chance you can to do some tricks just to gain some additional boost, collect some coins. We're going to see a red shell come out. This could be a first place finish, but no, the boomerang coming out. We're getting knocked all the way back down to 5th.
Good little start here from Max, of course, jumping up in the 2nd place early, but the red shell, well, it may have bought him a little space for a moment. It gets hit by the boomerang, so now trying to recover. Back already up, though, into 3rd. We're still on the first lap, so all is not lost as they kind of come into the final home stretch here for the first lap. Still early, but these races go by quick, so it feels like a lot of the time one wrong move, getting caught by that red shell at the wrong moment, can totally throw off the entire rest of the race. But one lap in, I should say, Max Jones in 4th, trying to chase down couple of people here up at the front of the pack, and that's going to slow things down. Max getting hit by the stereo there, now down to 5th.
Yeah, so one thing that you're going to notice is that Metal Mario on the back of his car has an antenna. We call that smart steering. So if you want to disable that, basically what smart steering does is it doesn't let you take advantage of as many shortcuts as possible, because if you go off course, it'll auto-direct you back onto the course. So if you want to change that setting, when selecting your cart, just a tip for some of the pro gamers out there, you can hit plus on your Nintendo Switch controller and it'll give you the option to change it. Or if you forget to do it in the menu, you can simply pause the race and do it there. But yeah, look at this, the fireball. Ooh, we're gonna see the fire flower come out. I feel like it's such a fun weapon to spam. They're not gonna spam it. Meter's running out. Can they take advantage here? They're gonna go for a second shot. Not gonna connect.
Oh, that was so
Are they
close.
gonna hit Yoshi? Oh, Yoshi, no.
Max doubling down with the fireballs, able to make, I would say, even without the spam, good use there of the fire flower. Is gonna get it again. Okay, let's see. Gets hit by the red shell. That's gonna slow down. It seems like every time Max starts to close that gap with the front of the pack, catches a red shell in the back and just slows him down. One of those CHOC kids up in front of him in 4th place right now. Second to last here for the Yoshi. Or for the Metal Mario, I should say, trying to get a recovery going.
There we go. That smart steering coming in clutch. Not going to bump into that wall. They are in the zero gravity introduced in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. We see it come back in the Switch version, and look at this. They're going to not do a trick this time, but they got the glider coming out. Are they going to angle themselves in a spot to gain some momentum? But it looks like we have another player in 2nd place. We see a CHOC player finishing in first, but hey, not bad. 2nd place is pretty good too.
CHOC kids at the top of the table though to start things off. That's what you know. That's what you're looking for. Look at that CHOC right at the top. CHOC 3 closing out the Ducks players, rounding out the top 4 there. So well played. Good first race. Good, really competitive to start things off though. Max just couldn't quite catch up to the front of the pack. Everybody was holding them down as best they could, trying to claw their way towards the front.
Yeah, those CHOC kids, they're some talented people, man. Like I said, we were talking to them a little bit earlier. Not only are they really brilliant kids, we got to look at them for some interviews earlier, and they were just super sweet people. I think they were like really good kids, and if you have that positive mentality, if you have that positive spirit, it's going to reflect in your gameplay. We saw how many CHOC kids were toward the top there, so it was awesome.
Yeah, well, and I think the cool thing that I really enjoyed and what kind of jumped out to me was just the energy, I think was really cool. You think about the kind of people in the position that they're in, dealing with the stuff that they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. I think any of us would think that's so difficult. How do you come out, have that smile every day, have that good energy? But they have that energy that's so important, I think, that helps them get through what they're dealing with right now. And I think that really shined through getting to hang out with them earlier. And we're going to see, I think it's going to translate into some good results. CHOC already with a win up on the table. So I would say that's, that's a 1-0 lead for the CHOC kids over the Ducks boys.
So these are some tough kids, and it's no surprise that it shows out on the scoreboard. I think one thing that we should do is we should talk about CHOC itself. You guys, CHOC Hospital, CHOC Children's Hospital, such an amazing place. They have such amazing people working there. Pretty much everyone I've talked to from CHOC has been nothing but kind, or just nothing short of amazing. Just the stories I've heard and the way that they impact people's lives, not only just for the children, but for the families of those children. They do a lot to make sure that the siblings feel cared for. So if they have a little brother or an older sister, whatever the situation may be, cousins even, they go out of their way to include the whole family. So I think that's just one thing that's really awesome about CHOC. And you guys, if you want to donate to CHOC, ! Donate in the Twitch chat. We're doing a fundraiser, you guys. We're making sure that the money is going to a great cause. And I think CHOC Hospital is a fantastic cause, you guys. Like, I've had the pleasure of working with them before for the post CHOC Walk virtual stream, and I had a blast. So you were casting some Tetris matches when we did that, huh?
that was a new experience. Tetris, I would say, not necessarily in my broadcast wheelhouse, but it was a lot of fun, honestly, and it was cool. I completely agree. Getting to work with a team that is so passionate about what they do and helping others is really, really an incredible opportunity there. So just psyched to be back working with them once again here. So that's one race in the books, and I think race 2, I think the players getting in the lobby right now, so I think we're ready to go for race number 2. So we're going to pull that one up. Here we go. There's a face I recognize.
Yoshi.
Trevor Zegras, obviously one of the big talks of the NHL right now, is this young guy coming fresh onto the scene and definitely making his mark on the ice. Now we'll have to see, can he do it here? Somebody gets a little bit of a false start, you just see everybody look back.
Hold on a minute.
But,
Is that Zegras? They all turned around.
I think that may have been him. So we got Trevor Zegras and Max Jones now on the camera. The Metal Mario returns. Question is, Max finished, I think, in 4th place in that last race. Can he get a better result this time around? At least starting similar to race number 1, up in 2nd place.
Yeah, so we're back onto the Middle Mario. He's got a mushroom. Ooh, doing a very nice job of not bumping into that fence there. I was kind of nervous there, but hey, if you drift on the ice enough, you're going to be able to do it on the road too. And look at this, 4 mushrooms right here for Trevor Zegras. The one thing I want to see is if he gets some shells right here. I'm hoping he gets some shells. I'm hoping he's able to, oh no, friendly fire, the Yoshi egg. So bumping into that, ooh, uses the mushroom into one of the CHOC players who had the triple bananas, so they're going to be taking some more damage right here, slowing them down just a bit. But I have faith that they can catch up. You know, I want to see Trevor Zegras get some items. I want to see him get some shells because we saw that slap shot. If he can do it in hockey, I think he can do it in Mario Kart too.
Yeah, Trevor's pretty sick. I think the thing that's stood out to me the most, just getting to hang out with him a little bit out in the studio over the last couple hours, has been the fact that he is so competitive. And you see it out on the ice, for sure. But seeing him just as competitive when he comes out here, he's, talking a little junk to his fellow teammates. He's like, hey, I'm going to come. I'm really good at Mario Kart. I'm going to beat all of you guys. So I love that little competitive spirit. Even bringing it here into Mario Kart is super fun. But
Zegras!
Oh, man.
He got him.
He did catch Max there. Max still holding on to 2nd place, though. So Trevor's still got a little work to do to get up to the front of the pack.
Yeah, so one thing you may have noticed, everyone's getting hit with that egg, I swear.
Into it.
One thing you may notice here, which we saw earlier, was that second red shell that was thrown out, it didn't actually do any damage to Mario. The reason why is that there's actually invincibility frames. So what you want to do is if you're that far enough behind, you want to hit them with the first one, wait till they stop spinning out completely, and then hit them with the second one, so that way you can maximize that damage, slow them down even more so, and get yourself into the lead.
Ooh, nice little drift there from Max. Is going to go left this time around. Has the Piranha Plant. I don't know that it's going to do
Mario
much
Snake,
good.
baby.
Yeah, not quite close enough to 1st place. And whoever's up in 1st, whichever Ducks player that is, I don't think it's Trevor. I think it's a 3rd player that we just don't have on camera right now.
Okay.
Running
I think it might be a CHOC
away.
kid.
Oh, just get hit. Okay, the Yoshi just got hit by a blue shell, so that'll close the gap a little bit. And the invincibility star here for Max going to help close that gap. It still has a ways to go, but the Yoshi got slowed down once again. Looked like maybe they got hit by the egg.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Here we come.
Red
shell's
red
out.
shell.
This is a huge opportunity. 3rd lap.
Oh,
Coming out of the
no way.
finish. Oh, Max gets to the front right at the end. Look at, he's feeling it. That's a win. Max Jones 1st place. It's the wave. Very nice.
That is so cool to see.
Oh, that was awesome.
I think one thing to point out about that track, let's just do some analysis real quick.
Give me some breakdown.
We're all
buddy.
esports fans.
I need the data, all right?
I think one thing to really point out about Yoshi's Valley is that it has so many different routes. There are so many different ways. The second you get to that middle area where you see the bridges, there's so many ways you can go. Personally, I like to go to the left because there's some ramps. It's really tricky. You want to make sure that you're drifting the whole time as much as possible because otherwise you will fall off of the course. You don't want that to happen. And there's also some ramps there for you to do some tricks off of. So if you actually press the same button that you press, writing this down, good stuff.
You guys better be
for your next Mario Kart
tournament.
tournament. I think the one thing you want to do is just make sure that you're holding R, make sure that you're drifting, and make sure that once you get to a ramp, you press R because you can do a trick and get even more of a boost. So you just want to keep that speed going. One thing I didn't really see players do too much is actually hold their items behind them. So hopefully we're going to see that in race 3. We'll find out once that's ready. But one thing you can do as well is actually hold your item back. So if you hold the item button, which is L, you can basically just keep your item behind you, whether it be a banana, a shell, I think even a bomb in certain cases. But yeah, just something you want to be cautious of just to make sure that, if somebody sends a red shell toward you, it doesn't hurt you.
Got to take advantage of, all the tools that you have available to you. But what an exciting finish there. Max Jones with quite a huge gap between second and first place there, but getting a couple lucky breaks. Obviously, the dreaded blue shell coming out to slow things down, and then just a well-timed push there gets through the Yoshi egg. Finally, hey, we got to watch a lot of people get caught up by it early on in the race, but Max makes it through at the right time.
I have to ask you, could you outrun a Yoshi egg?
I have never been known for my foot speed. Let's be honest. I grew up playing football.
What about on the
let's
ice?
just say I wasn't. You know what? I will say on the ice, I would say I'm fairly quick for my size.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of the lower body strength helps me, but I'd say I'm relatively quick for a guy my size.
Okay, so there you have it, folks. It's possible to do.
It's
so
possible.
Anaheim Ducks.
If I could do it,
if we
you
got
could do it.
if we got some Ducks executives watching this right now, y'all know what to do. Next game, we need a giant Yoshi egg out there just to spice things up this season.
I'll come and try and outrun it at Honda Center. You just call me.
I know how to skate
All right?
too. I'll go with you.
You know Frank's got my number. Frank's got Connie's number. You know who to call. All right, let's get into race 3 though. 2 down. Max Jones, the first Ducks player to finish at the top. So it's right now 1-1. CHOC's got to win. Ducks have got to win here. We'll see what happens. We got Jamie Drysdale, though, on it this time around, playing the Bowser. Here we go.
Drysdale not looking very dry. We're kind of under the water here. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Anyways.
You know what, Connie? It had to be done. It's okay. It's okay.
You had to do it,
Somebody
man.
had to say it.
You had to do it. We understand. But there goes Roy almost falling off the course.
Naughty Moroku would be proud.
Naughty Moroku would be proud. Wherever you are, we miss you, bro.
Yes.
Anyway, so here's something really cool that you can actually do on this track. See this eel? See the middle of the eel? You can collect the coins, but not only that, you can actually press R, which will do a trick. You can actually do tricks off of the fin of the eel.
Okay.
So there's a lot you can do here.
Is this Mario Kart or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? I'm not quite sure. We're doing tricks.
Can we get Tony Hawk in the next Mario Kart, please?
Yes, please.
Nintendo?
That needs to be a playable character.
It should.
Make it happen. Okay, so we're still on the first lap here, and I would say the big difference in this race from the first two that we've seen is everybody's staying pretty close here so far in the first lap as Jamie struggling to deal with all of the green shells here. He's going to jump back up into 4th place. What item? Okay, we got the triple mushroom. That's going to help close the gap and try and chase down first place right now, though it does get caught up on the wall as we jump over to Trevor Zegras, needing redemption. Couldn't get first place in the last race. Looking for it here.
Yeah, so Trevor Zegras on the Roy. Both of these players picking heavy characters, I have to say, is definitely the meta pick here. If you're trying to get into competitive Mario Kart, I know Roy is a very popular character, popularized by Bear, who actually plays in a lot of events. Okay. So I love to see that. We're seeing the mushroom come out. Bumping into the wall, gonna lose a little bit of speed, but not too bad. Maintaining second right here. Close race for first right here. We're going into lap number 3. We're gonna see that charge boost come out from Zegras on Roy. He's hopping on the bike. I think this is the first bike we've seen all day.
The CHOC kid's gotta watch out. Trevor and Jamie are coming for first place right now. That CHOC kid looks like holding on to just a coin. Okay, so not a big threat here. Is Trevor trying to close the gap. Ooh, is just going to miss there and able to get through though. And still, the gap relatively small as we head to the eel. Give me some tricks, Trevor. Come on.
We're on Unagi. It's getting
me
close.
some sauce.
We're on that eel. I think it's actually his canonical name is Unagi.
Have you ever had Unagi?
Yeah.
I love
I love seafood,
good.
man.
Very good.
All right, but here we go.
Unagi's
Speaking of seafood, we might have to celebrate with a victory right here for Zegras. Can he
the end of the third lap, jumping to first.
Oh, man.
Oh, the wide turns.
The blooper.
It doesn't matter. That's Z with a W. He's high. Look at him. Look at him. He's popping off. He's yelling at Jane. He's like, "What's up? What's up?" I told you guys. Very competitive. It doesn't matter if he's on the ice or off. He's going to come out and give it his all.
Yeah, so, I mean, this event, like just being here tonight, was actually my first time meeting hockey players.
Okay.
I guess more so professional hockey players. I had some buddies in high school and all that.
Sure.
But I want to say that I'm really surprised with how young they are. With most like professional sports, you tend to see older people who tend to try to be more serious or, maintain, like, I want to say more of like a competitive presence. Not to say that the Ducks don't, but talking to them, it was so funny because I was like, dang, these dudes are just like me for real, bro. They just want to sit down. They want to play some Halo. They want to play some Mario Kart. They want to play Guilty Gear. All kinds of crazy video games that we have here at Esports Arena. So being able to see them, like, you know, just have a blast right here and doing pretty well in race number 3. That's going to be Zegras with the pop-off, taking first place. I believe it's 2-1 right now. The Ducks taking the lead.
Yeah, I will say hockey does have, you know, their older generation, right? Ryan Getzlaff, I think, is 35 years old, captain of the Ducks right now.
Okay.
But we definitely got the young guns in the studio today, which is super cool because that's the video game crowd, right? Those are the guys that grew up. They were playing Call of Duty. They were playing Mario Kart. They were playing Zelda all these years. They know these titles. They know these games. And I think it shows so far in the results. We got some good races here, and the Ducks up 2-1 on the CHOC kids, but the CHOC kids have looked really good. I think they're going to come back here in race number 4. We'll have to see if they can grab the victory, but it's been, at the very least, very entertaining so far. So we'll get ready here. I think race 4.
Almost ready,
just about ready to go.
Before we start race number 4, I want to ask you. Oh, well, here we go. We got race number 4.
Still ask me.
But
we'll ask. Go. What do you got?
We're going to get the topic going. So I want to know, who is your favorite Ducks player and why?
Currently or all time?
Let's ask both. Why not?
Okay, all time, my man Teemu Solani.
I was going to say Solani too.
Yep, Solani is one of the greatest just hockey players of all time for sure. Stanley Cup champion. I've actually, had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of times.
Okay.
He's super friendly, really nice guy, a lot of fun to be around, and just the way he played the game was really entertaining.
Yeah.
I grew up watching him play, so he was an absolute blast. I would say currently, probably Trevor. Probably Trevor Zegras, honestly, just the way, it's again that style of play. He's so exciting, he plays so fast, and the confidence and swagger that he brings on the ice
funny,
is
bro.
super cool to watch.
He's so funny. I agree. I think Solani's probably my favorite.
Okay.
My first ever hockey game I went to, I was actually at the game where they hung up his banner, the flag.
You were there when they were retired his number 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at the ceremony where they had this huge celebration at the
jealous.
Staples or at the Honda Center.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It was really cool, and I got to see so many cool things at that game. My friend Jordan, shout outs to them. They got to give me a jersey.
Nice.
So I was all decked out. I had my rally towel. There was a bunch of people I met who were like, yeah, I run this hockey blog. You should follow it. All this cool stuff. So I really love the Ducks community. You can just walk around and meet all kinds of people.
What do you mean?
You're the life of the party, man.
Right,
we needed you there.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we are in race number 4 here, and we got Jamie Drysdale back on the Bowser once again. Second lap already and up in second place. Jamie was up pretty close to the front throughout the third race, and now trying to chase down this CHOC kid at the front of the pack.
Ooh. Yeah,
so jumps into first.
Yeah, not bad. So I don't know if you saw it, but those blue areas to the left. So this track is based off of F-Zero, which if we have any Super Smash Brothers fans in chat, is the game that Captain Falcon is from.
Falcon.
Yeah. So this racetrack takes full advantage of the zero gravity mechanic, which was present in the F-Zero games.
Yep.
And to the left, what would actually recharge your health in F-Zero actually gives you coins. So you can maximize your boost with boost pads, drifting, mushrooms, whatever the case may be with those. We're not going to see that happen quite yet, but look at that. We got Dry Bowser in first place. Ooh, I'm getting excited. He's got 2 more red shells, so he can definitely defend himself. Drysdale. He's sneaky. Did he do that on purpose?
I think that was all a part of the plan the entire time. But getting to the end here, is it going to be back-to-back wins for the Ducks? It will be, as Jamie Drysdale grabs first place, and that's 3-1 in favor of the Ducks as we come back here into the studio. Connie, how we feeling?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. I mean, that was another fun race. I think the competition's, it's only getting better, We're going to move on to our 5th and final race soon, but just to kind of recap, you guys, this has been a crazy event. The Ducks and CHOC charity stream event, you guys. We're raising money for the Children's Hospital of Orange County, a great cause for people. They do a lot to help out children and families all across Southern California. So if you guys want to donate, !donate, it's going to a fantastic cause. So please, guys, if you can, help out.
Yeah, very important. Also, thank you just to all the partners and supporters here of this event. Obviously, us here at Esports Arena are super excited to be involved. Big shout out, of course, to McDonald's of Southern California for working with Ducks Gaming and the Ducks on this whole event. It's obviously incredibly important to get to participate and just put money and time and effort back into these awesome causes that Chalk does.
I just want to say, McDonald's, I feel like in terms of my esports career,
Yes.
I've come full circle. I one time got shouted out by the Ducks esports in an article.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm actually working with the Ducks and casting on their channel. So that's really cool. Thank you guys. But then on top of that,
I thought you were going to start with my esports career started at those little N64 stations at a McDonald's back in the day. I thought that's where we were going.
Yo, shout outs to McDonald's that had Melee. The McDonald's that had Melee,
goated.
Amazing. Whoever the
Yes.
manager was there, give him a promotion, give him a raise. Those guys deserve it. Y'all made me who I am today. But on top of that, I think it's so funny because I actually used to host some Smash Bros. Events that we used to call the Play Place Invitational, and we themed it around McDonald's. So being able to cast an event that's actually like sponsored by McDonald's SoCal kind of means a lot to me. So I just think it's like really funny personally, just some dumb stories that I thought I'd share.
Hey, you love to see it. A little bit of throwback to the OG days of our esports careers. But we're getting ready for the final race of the day. 4 in the books. The Ducks have won the last 3 in a row. I'm betting on the Chalk Kids, though, to close it out with a victory here as we get ready for race number 5. It's been tough. It's been tightly contested as well. Those, first, second, third place have been very, very close in all these races.
I'm getting worried that we might actually have to hold back on this 5th race because we are going to have some comms in this race. We have Trevor Zegras talking to one of the Chalk Kids. So I think this is going to be a fun moment right here. So let's check it out. Race number 5.
Yeah, we'll let them take it
away.
Here
we go.
Which car do you have?
I am the Bowser.
You're the Bowser?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm right behind you. Oh, I'm coming. Oh. Oh, it's a great jump by me. Come on, baby. Bowser, where are you? Bowser, what place are you in?
Yes.
You're in first?
No, it says 6. 6.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm in the water. Not your track, Jamie? Well, bonus points.
I think I can only hear you because I think the rest of them are coming through yours.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one with the headset. Bowser,
Probably.
What place are you in?
Still 6.
6?
I can hear. Yes.
Oh, I'm coming. I love this turn.
Played this map in a long time, but I haven't played this game in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. I'm pretty brutal. Oh, I'm in 3rd though. Oh no. Gotta drift.
4th.
Oh,
4th.
you're right behind me. You gotta catch me.
In last, but I see you. I see
Oh
you
no!
though.
I took my hand off the gas. Oh, I'm in party mode. You guys are in trouble.
I see you.
I got the party mode going.
Now all y'all just left me.
This guy's got the party mode. Oh no.
I'm changing my character after this.
Jimmy's in 2nd? No. Oh, I see everybody.
Party. And party.
No. No way. It's a podium finish.
Yeah. It worked.
That's a podium finish.
I'm Chalk.
And while they still go down 2-3 technically to the Ducks, they won the most important race. So you know what? I'm giving them bonus points. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Or let's say 6-3. I'll give you 5 points for the last win. So CHOC kids win. Congratulations.
Yeah, shout out to the CHOC kids. I mean, we said they were going to do it. We said these were some tough kids. These were some brilliant people.
No.
And they managed to come out on top. It's no surprise. But then again, congratulations to the Anaheim Ducks. I mean, Ducks Gaming represent. I still think that they did pretty good. It was 3-2. It's about as close as it gets in a best of 5. So, I mean, not bad. You got to pat yourselves on the back. It was a pretty brand new experience for them. Not all of them are Mario Kart players. But I really think they stuck out today. And I think, you know what? If we come back for a rematch sometime in the near future, I feel like they might be able to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We may have to do that again in the future. Yeah. Obviously, big shout out to the Ducks, the Anaheim Ducks, Ducks Gaming, all be involved in this super awesome opportunity, again, to be able to give back to CHOC and all of these incredible kids. So we're super thankful to get to work with them again. And of course, us here at Esports Arena, we're just happy to help out any way we can. This is an awesome cause, and we just love getting to be a part of it here ourselves. Before we go to some other stuff, Connie, any kind of final thoughts on what we saw here in Mario Kart?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we got to thank the Anaheim Ducks themselves. They've been doing a phenomenal job and just helping us get all these players together. Helping us put on such a fun event and just, doing something great to help out the Children's Hospital of Orange County. You guys, I can't stress enough how awesome CHOC is as well. We want to thank them too. Some fantastic kids. They have fantastic staff, doctors, nurses, whatever the case may be. They're just all around great people. I love talking to them. So I'm pretty sure you reciprocate that as well. But you guys, check them all out on their socials. We have all of that stuff in the chat, so just be cautious of what Nightbot says. They'll link you to all their socials, and yeah, should be a great time. But you guys, I think that's going to do it for some Mario Kart. We got some more content coming to you guys in the near future, so stick around, and we'll be back with more.
I started dancing when I was 4. My mom had kind of noticed I was bumping into things and I was just very clumsy. She put me in a tap/ballet class. A year later, I already was into ballet and I just wanted to continue.
Adelie was very dedicated to ballet, obsessed with it actually. It's the one thing that she has always just been able to do naturally. There are changes in her physical activity that I could tell that she couldn't. So I'd have to preemptively put the questions out there, like, why can't you do this? And she would say, because it hurts my chest when I'm bending back. Where I could see that some of the other girls very easily could bend back. And so what I had noticed is they were starting to develop a small depression into her chest. We didn't really think anything of it at first. Took her to the pediatrician. They were the ones that told us, she has this condition called pectus excavatum. We were told it was just cosmetic. And the more I read about it, the more I realized that it was probably going to progress. As the time went by, I realized that it was getting pretty deep, pretty quickly. What I noticed over the years is that occasionally she would say that her heart would race or that she would have a chest pain or a side pain.
Is that getting more pronounced now?
I believe it's more often that I feel either short out of breath or it's kind of hard to breathe.
Typically patients with pectus excavatum, they can have symptoms like what you described, shortness of breath, sometimes chest pain, even chest tightness. Those are all issues and things that are related with the fact that as the chest goes in, the heart and lungs are in the chest, and so it compromises the heart and lungs. And so all we're going to do is we're going to have 2 incisions on the side of the chest, maybe about 2 centimeters or so. Through that we put a camera in, and ultimately we're going to pass from the right side of the chest and underneath the sternum and then out on the left side. And then we're going to pass a suture through that same place, and then we're going to take a pre-bent bar, much like this one, and then we're going to tie it to here and then bring it through. And then the minute we flip it, the chest comes out. So it's all fixed.
We weren't really aware of whether we should follow up with these options. You don't necessarily want to put your child through, you don't want to put them through something, real painful. As a parent, you ultimately have that choice whether this is something that's going to be beneficial. Is it the right time to do something that's going to be so painful. You know, you want to shelter them and protect them and to make the best decisions for them. But as time went by, we realized that, you know, this is what needed to be done.
My mind was racing. I was like, is this gonna hurt? What is gonna happen after the surgery? How am I gonna get back into school, ballet, studying 8th grade? Definitely nervous, but I wasn't scared.
That's kind of what one of the rooms look like. So you'll have a nice comfy bed. It won't be like this one, it'll be a little bit bigger. You'll have like a little monitor in your room too. Kind of like how you have one in here. So you'll have a toilet, you'll have a shower. Some of them have tubs too, so that you can take a bath once you're feeling nice and want to get up. Okay. All right, you ready to go down?
Yeah.
You can't even reach. You can't even reach. I was very at ease. I was very comfortable with Dr. Kabir. After finding out how many he had done, people left and right speaking very highly of him, I had no worries.
She's had her antibiotics. We have the implant, and we have blood.
Yes, we do.
Okay, great. And let's get our scope. Okay. Can you let the right lung down? The first thing is we're going to go right below all these ribs. Okay, so that's the bar. Now we're just securing the bar and the stabilizer and stuff to the chest wall. So we're all done. We're all done. Everything's good.
Good.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Please, have a seat. She's doing fine.
Okay.
All the pictures look good.
Yeah.
You know how deep it was. These are just to show that it was deep. Yeah.
Drastic
So it looks
change.
great. Yeah. So everything went really well. All right, relax. The
Thank you.
scary stuff is done for now.
Yeah. Everything happened a lot quicker than we expected for her to hit these milestones. She had the surgery at the end of July and she was scheduled to start school in 2 weeks, but none of us really thought that 2 weeks would be a reasonable timeline for her to go back, considering she, you know, still had a certain amount of pain. But 2 weeks came and gone, and she surprised her teachers, and she was determined to be there on the first day of school. Then at the 6-week mark post-surgery, she started her physical therapy. This has really matured her. It's taught her what she is able to conquer. The levels of pain that she's been able to get past made her a much stronger dancer for sure.
Before my surgery, I really never noticed the shortness of breath. Usually you're supposed to learn to breathe while you're bending back, even though it's hard, but I just couldn't. After my surgery, I could really feel that big impact in how much I can breathe, and it's just a big step, and it's very hard to talk about because I've just grown much stronger in ballet and in physical therapy. And I just think that this was a really impactful surgery, and it really changed everything in a good way.
We've had such an overwhelming amount of support from the time that, you know, we went to CHOC. You know, we were just so surprised at just how comfortable everybody made us feel, like we were just part of a family and that this was their child that they were taking care of.
They've done really so much for me. I don't think I would be as strong as I would be today without them. Thank you.
CHOC absolutely saved my brother's life, and I couldn't be more grateful for everything that they've done for him, because they didn't just give, you know, him more time, they gave me all the time in the world to spend with him, and that's something that, a debt that I can never repay.
Through the CHOC Foundation, they have like a CHOC Kids Cards group, And so the kids that were CHOC patients, they get to come and they get to work with people to create little like cards, and it's super fun. So I created 2 birthday cards, and it was really fun to be able to give back because they helped me so much. And then I've done different testing since then and have been in and out of the hospital, and so the different like child life specialists and people at CHOC have been really, really helpful to me and super fun. And so I've learned through them that I want to be a child life specialist and be able to help kids the same way that I was helped back when I was younger.
You know, when you're there at the hospital, they make everything feel not just so great for the patient, but for the whole family perspective as well.
We got to like kind of do like hospital play and play with the different toys and stuff. And it made it easier to understand like what he was going through. And so being able to kind of bond together made it like a lot easier. And especially like having them there when I was going through treatment made it easier. And then like my last hospital visit, the child life specialist had like a visit where you got to hang out with like a Power Ranger, and so it was really fun being able to do that because my little brother likes Power Rangers, so I was like, oh cool, we'll be like over like this. So I took like pictures and do like a little interview with them, and then I was like, look what I did, and he was like, oh that's so cool. So it's kind of like a bonding moment from that time when you're not together, which can be stressful.
They make CHOC that second home for the whole family, making sure everyone has what they need, everyone feels welcome, everyone has something to do other than worrying about, you know, what could be going on with your child, your brother, your sister, anything like that. They make sure that they have everything that the family needs as a whole. And I just think that's a truly wonderful thing.
I like the Ducks because I like being able to see them around CHOC, and I like knowing that like they helped us, so it kind of makes it more fun, more special going and seeing their games.
The Ducks. Always the Ducks.
Who's your favorite player?
Getzlaff.
Getzlaff?
Ryan Getzlaff.
All time?
Yeah, I would probably say so, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm here, CEO, founder of Esports Arena, Tyler Endress. I'm here with, don't need an introduction, but Trevor Zegras. We're here at the Esports Arena in Irvine, California, and we're doing some Ducks gaming presented by McDonald's of Southern California. Z, so how's it been, man? Hanging out here, you're back in town from a long road trip.
Yep.
And you got a chance to play some video games with some kids.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's tough, obviously, not being able to interact with them or kind of sit next to them. But I mean, like you said, I think video games kind of brings everybody together, and we definitely had a blast with it.
Yeah, it's true. So you guys play some Mario Kart. You're on comms with one of the kids there, and I heard you ask him, like, what place are you in? He's like, I'm in first. Y'all, aren't you in first? And I think he said, no, I'm in fifth.
Yeah, they're good. No, there's definitely a couple good kids over there, and I don't know, we just try to have some fun with it.
Are you competing with them?
Yeah, I was trying my best. I mean, I'm not very good, but I think I got one win, so I was pretty happy about it.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, I mean, I'm sure CHOC and, you know, all of us here at Esports, we were pumped to have you guys out. It was awesome to see you guys. I know you had a little bit of interaction with the kids and whatnot, but gaming itself can really bridge that gap. I'm going to ask you the question that I think everyone wants to know. Will NHL 22, Chell 22, have the alley-oop, the Trevor Zegras goal in the game, do you think?
I hope so. If I have any input or whatever, I'll definitely tell him that.
Is it going to be on the cover?
I don't know, but I think that'd be pretty exciting if it was.
That would be absolutely pretty sick. I've seen everyone already trying and stuff like that too, so they got to put it in the game.
Yeah, that would be cool for sure.
That'd be cool. All right, EA, you're listening. I work with you guys a lot. All right, put the Zegras in NHL 22. You heard it here. Thanks a lot. Ducks Gaming, CHOC Children's, Esports Arena, signing off. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Thanks, E.
Of course. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Connie from Esports Arena here, and I want to remind you guys that there are some great ways to support CHOC and Ducks Gaming presented by McDonald's of Southern California. You can actually get your chance to win a goodie bag with the Kits for Kids initiative by supporting the stream. Type !donate to find out how you can support. But not only that, you guys, we got to give thanks to McDonald's of Southern California. They're helping out the local gaming scene by putting on the West Coast Hockey League. This is a free-to-play league for people that are playing on PS4 as well as current Xbox devices. McDonald's has always been great about helping out the local esports community. All the way back when I was a kid, they had those GameCubes and Nintendo 64 setups. Anyways, before I forget, these are totally free to enter, and you guys are definitely going to want to sign up. You can take a look at standings, you can take a look at scores, and all kinds of cool stats, as well as so much more. To find out more on how you can be a part of the West Coast Hockey League, type !register in chat. It's going to take you to a link where you can get signed up. Super simple and easy to do, and you're going to have a blast doing it. So hope to see you on the ice.
All right, folks, we're getting to the end of the show here, but a couple more things to take care of. I've got Edgar here with me from CHOC Children's. It's been an awesome event today, getting to see the kids and the Ducks players here interacting, playing some games. How you feeling about the whole thing?
No, it feels pretty good. So being able to partner with Esports Arena as well as the Anaheim Ducks to be able to go ahead and create a very unique experience for some of our former patients and current CHOC patients was great. I mean, there's a lot of times where we cannot host an event per se due to the restrictions that we have. But
Sure.
of course, due to being able to play live stream and games in completely different rooms while still being able to collaborate is a win-win for us. So we're excited. Thank
Yeah,
you.
seemed like everybody had a really good time, and that's the most important part. So super happy about that. But I hear you have a special announcement for us?
Yeah, so we have one more announcement. So we have CHOC Day presented by the Anaheim Ducks coming in on April 3rd. It's our annual event where the Anaheim Ducks fundraise for the hospital by decking out the whole area with CHOC branding. We're able to go ahead and highlight one of our unique Choco Bears that will have one-of-a-kind Ducks jerseys. And of course, signed by one of your favorite Duck players. So stay tuned, save the date, April 3rd is going to be our CHOC Day event.
I have completely cleared my calendar for April 3rd, so I will make sure I'm ready to go. You folks make sure you do the same. Do want to say a special thank you to all of the partners and sponsors that helped put this all together. Of course, everybody over at CHOC Children's, Esports Arena, and the Ducks, an awesome event that we're very proud to have been a part of here. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you all.